Hello, my spiritual friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kimberly Carlton. I'm a certified medium and mentor, and I love to share my knowledge of spirit communication with others. Something I always try to instill in my training is to be a curious medium. Now, what exactly do I mean by this? Being a curious medium forces you to ask the spirit communicator inquisitive questions about many aspects and periods of time within the lifespan that they had here. It's doing a little bit of detective work and being a bit nosy in terms of unfolding more details. By working in this way, your evidence will blossom. I understand a lot of mediums have been trained to use like a quote shopping list when they work with a spirit communicator. They have several items they specifically utilize and seek out during their session. This within itself isn't a bad thing. But if the medium does not know where to go from there, they might find themselves maybe snatching for details or working a little bit more passively, waiting for the spirit communicator to drop in the evidence. The medium could then also start experiencing a lot of pauses or even dropping the link or going into a psychic connection. Remember, mediumship is a very active pursuit. The conversation between the medium and the spirit communicator is ongoing. You cannot expect the spirit communicator to do all the heavy lifting or all the work for you. In some ways, you can think about it like an interview or detective work. The spirit communicator will give the medium clues as to what the spirit communicator wants to talk about and what areas the medium can go a little bit deeper and explore. For example, the spirit communicator gives you a knowing that they worked on a dairy farm. If you're a medium solely working from, let's say, the shopping list, you could stop there and check that off the list that you were able to get their career as a dairy farmer. You would then just go ahead and move on to the next item on your list without going any further. This is where you can separate yourself from other mediums. Here is where you want to pause and hold and ask for more fact-finding questions. The who, what, where, when, and why, if you like. Examples of evidence I would seek out in this scenario would be maybe, how did you get into dairy farming? Did you have any special training or mentoring? How did you feel about this career? What was your favorite or least favorite part of the job? Can you show me like any tools you used or equipment that you used? Was there any kind of like environment that you can see that they worked in? Maybe look around, use your clairvoyance. When did you retire? What were you maybe most looking forward to doing in retirement? So as you can see, as a medium going a bit deeper and asking questions, you can fill a lot of space during your session just in one area of the spirit communicator's life. This technique is where the gems and wow factors can be discovered in terms of evidence. Early in my development, I was trained to use the shopping list, and for me, it always felt as though I was just kind of scratching the surface. And when I tossed that shopping list in the trash, I started actively engaging with the spirit communicator. And I truly enjoyed being curious about their life, and the whole world of opportunities just kind of seemed to open up when I did this. I became much more interested in learning about what the spirit communicator's life experience was like versus how many things on a list I was able to check off. The other important lesson I learned was that by being curious, I was able to learn from the spirit communicator. In many cases, I had the privilege of learning things that were new to me, things I now can add to my Rolodex or frame of reference so that other spirit communicators can utilize this information as well, and much more easily. So not only do I receive evidence that stands out in the current session by being curious, but also your base of knowledge and understanding grows stronger for future sessions. I love receiving the past information and reliving it through the spirit communicator's eyes back from generations, seeing and feeling and understanding the history from their perspective and their personal experience. It's really humbling. Whether you are new to mediumship or someone who's well-versed in spirit communication, I really hope that what I've shared with you today has been helpful. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell button. And if you are interested in learning a little bit more about mediumship, please go ahead and reach out. I love to help in any way that I can. My email is camberlyanspirit@gmail.com. I believe it's in my description. So until next time, take care.